With the second Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer seemingly on the horizon, I can't help but wonder just how true to life will Leonida, Rockstar's take on Florida, actually be. Now, I've been living in Florida my entire life, and I believe there are 6 iconic locations that absolutely must make the cut. These places capture the raw essence of authentic Florida, and if Rockstar includes them, we'll know that they nailed the true Leonida experience. My name is Lons, your local Florida man, and welcome to my channel for all things GTA news and gameplay. By now, you've probably seen countless breakdowns comparing Leonida to its real-life Florida counterparts. Places like Ocean Drive, Wynwood, the Kaseya Center, the Florida Keys, Club 11, and even the Everglades. But what about locations that Rockstar might still surprise us with? There are certain places that would genuinely shock me if they made it into the game. Nods to Florida landmarks that, if included, could take Leonida's realism to the next level, or at least make it feel like the most immersive version of Florida yet. Of course, these won't be one-to-one recreations, but rather satirical takes on real-world locations. Known as one of the most legendary racetracks in the world and home of NASCAR, Daytona International Speedway is an iconic landmark in Florida motorsports. Now, don't get me wrong, we also have the Homestead Miami Speedway, but Daytona is just in a league of its own. With GTA's long-running history of street racing, the Daytona Speedway could offer an interesting contrast, a world where high-stakes professional racing meets the underground rebellious culture of illegal street races. I can easily picture this site as a massive social hub for players, serving as a key location for in-game events, both in story and online. And if Rockstar really wants to have fun with it, imagine being able to participate in sanctioned races, earning fake in-game rewards and sponsors that come with ridiculous perks and over-the-top obligations. In classic GTA fashion, the game could feature exaggerated sponsorships from fictional brands. Think Cluck and Bell Turbo Fuel, Poleshark Performance Enhancers, Atomic Tires, the list goes on. But let's take it a step further. Why not add a drag strip while we're at it? Sure, we've repurposed areas like Sandy Shores Airfield and the Los Santos International Airport runways for drag racing, but Rockstar has never officially introduced a dedicated drag strip as a major functional racing location. Isn't it time? Imagine actual drag racing mechanics, proper timing systems, bracket-style races, and an underground street racing scene. Players could gather in droves, bringing their modded cars, bikes, and bet on high-stakes races, turning the area into a hub for car meets and rivalries, all while paying homage to Florida's high-octane motorsports culture. Located on the east coast of Central Florida, the Kennedy Space Center is the hub for NASA, SpaceX, and all things rocket. Need I say more? Florida's real-life Space Coast is an absolute goldmine for content, and the possibilities in Leonida are endless. Just imagine hangars with launch pads, restricted areas, high-tech government facilities ripe for infiltration. Sounds like peak GTA chaos. And if Rockstar really leans into the absurdity, catch me hijacking a Mars rover and doing donuts in the parking lot. NPCs could constantly speculate about UFOs, fake moon landings, and deep state conspiracies. Because let's be real, Florida loves its alien sightings. Just ask a local. Yes. Florida's Space Coast is already a parody of itself, a bizarre mix of aging NASA nostalgia, tech bro colonialism, and rednecks arguing about Area 51.
That's when I realized what happened. UFO squashed my dog.
This is the exact kind of setting where Rockstar satire would absolutely thrive in. References to the man himself, Elon Musk, conspiracy culture on full display, humanity's obsession with reaching the stars no matter the cost, all while blowing up rockets, hijacking shuttles, or launching into space. It is a dream come true. And if there's a commercial for a $1 million ticket to die on Mars, peace out. Rockstar, do not let me down. Not to take anything away from Vice City's elite, but every real Floridian knows that Miami is all about flex culture. Influencers posing in front of luxury cars, jets, living for the gram. That's great and all, but the further north you go in South Florida, that's where the real money is. There's an old saying among West Palm Beach's old money crowd, let the kids play pretend down there. Because Palm Beach, this is the epitome of luxury and exclusivity, where billionaires, celebrities, and political power players reside in oceanfront mansions mansions, and extravagant country clubs. Have you ever heard of Mar-a-Lago? While Palm Beach is a must for Leonida, if GTA 6 were to include a fictional version of Palm Beach, it would be the perfect backdrop for missions involving high-profile targets, shady business deals, and political corruption. Don't get me wrong, I love the crazy nightlife and influencer culture that Vice City brings to the table, but as a former West Palm Beach resident who watched the super rich lavishly in their gated communities while I went home to my 2-bedroom apartment, the contrast just hits different. Imagine a nod to the PGA National Resort, home of the Honda Classic, a world-famous golf destination, the perfect excuse to parody golf elitism, turning a Palm Beach-inspired golf course into an absolute playground for chaos. Back in 2019, the world's first ever guitar-shaped hotel was built in South Florida. A bold statement that marked the birth of what I like to call mini Vegas. And let's be real, the Guitar Hotel is an engineering marvel with 6 high-powered beams of light that shoot directly into the sky. I sometimes wonder, is this our call to the aliens out there? It is a self-contained world where the party never stops. A 24/7, 365 mix of alcohol and gambling. This place is a breeding ground for mischief naturally. The Guitar Hotel stands as one of the most iconic locations in South Florida. But the Hard Rock ain't Florida's only casino hotspot. Enter the Miccosukee Resort and Gaming, a completely different beast situated in the Everglades. While it doesn't have the flashy spectacle the Guitar Hotel has, what makes the Miccosukee Casino unique is its location and deep tribal heritage focus. And here's the real kicker. Because these casinos are built on tribal land, there's a legal loophole that allows them to run games like craps and roulette that aren't typically available in Florida. Fun fact, Rockstar once planned to introduce roulette in GTA, but it never made it into the final game. Also, you're probably wondering, how do I know all this about the casinos? Well, besides a little bit of research, let's just say I used to work at the Hard Rock a few years ago, or well, a long time ago. A fictional take on places like the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino or the Miccosukee Resort and Gaming would be the ultimate cherry on top for high rollers in Leonida. Big money heists at VIP gambling suites. GTA has always thrived on this. Corruption and excess. There's no better playground than that of Florida's one-of-a-kind casino scene. I remember when people used to mock Florida as a place where old folks would come to retire. Well, it's time for Rockstar to fully embrace that adage. Welcome to the Villages, America's largest retirement community. Often described as boomer paradise, a sprawling world of thousands of golf carts, cookie cutter neighborhoods, and a nightlife scene that, believe it or not, gets pretty freaking wild. And if you've never heard of the Villages, let me introduce you to its unhinged reputation. Senior crime rings. Oh yeah. Where the prescription cartels at? A surprisingly active swinger scene. Rumors say that retirees mark their golf carts with special symbols to signal that they're open for business. Florida's retirement communities are often politically charged, making them the perfect setting for Rockstar's signature take on modern America. A world filled with wealthy retirees, war vets, and scandalous widows looking for some action. The Villages takes Florida's infamous retirement culture to the next level. Mission concepts that write themselves. Bingo hall heist, high-speed golf cart chases while escaping the cops, top speed, 12 miles per hour. Golf course feuds that escalate into full-blown wars. HOA drama spiraling into mob-style power struggles. Think a mix of Breaking Bad and Tiger King, but with senior citizens driving golf carts like Fast and Furious.
Smoke 'em.
The happiest place on earth. No list would be complete without the theme park capital of the world. Florida's most famous attractions, like Disney World and Universal Studios, draw millions and millions of tourists every year. And in a world like GTA 6, this vacation hotspot is excellent for satire. A fictional theme park could expose the dark underbelly of corporate greed. Because let's be honest, those overpriced tickets for a little slice of happiness, yeah, that's a scam waiting to be mocked. Corrupt mascots running illegal gambling rings behind the castle. I sure hope Money Rat doesn't sue me. Super fans, Karens, and influencers willing to do anything for content. Theme park employees running shady side hustles under corporate noses. Since GTA 5 already featured a mock theme park inspired by the Santa Monica Pier, there's no reason why GTA 6 couldn't take it to the next level with the ultimate theme park setting. Mission concepts that write themselves essentially. Stealing rare memorabilia for a shady collector. Going undercover as a park employee to infiltrate a restricted area, assassinating a corrupt corporate CEO who profits off of overpriced happiness. If Rockstar takes the Disney-inspired route, expect fairy tale castles, overpriced merch, and terrifyingly dedicated superfans. If they lean towards the Universal Studios route, now they could mock Hollywood's blockbuster culture with big action rides, movie studios, and out-of-control stunts. It's the perfect setting for Rockstar satire. Florida's theme park is a breeding ground for chaos, corporate greed, and tourist traps. Everything Rockstar loves to tear apart. A parody of corporate-controlled happiness would be the ultimate icing on the cake. All right, y'all, that is a wrap. Those are my 6 must-have locations that Rockstar must absolutely include in GTA 6's Leonida. From retirement communities to magical theme parks, these spots are pure Florida and too good to miss. But now, I want to hear from you. Did I miss any iconic Florida locations? Drop a comment below and we'll add them to the next video. Hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. I'm Lons, and I'll catch you in the next one. Out.